Christian Walker. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Man at first for him following the one-out single.
Look around. You got the best offensive line in the game. You got the best running back.
What's happening?
Throw down. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move them up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
This is the guy, remember, who got his college start as a receiver. So he has that kind of
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
But I know we see that out of the main hunt. But one running back goes down.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. On to the second inning here in the desert with no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon. Lifetime versus
Too early for the bullshit.
Well, 7 for 12.
Big Hugh checking in, man. We made it, man. We made it.
Yeah, you're going to need a running back to take some carries. You also going to see, talk about load management. You're going to see a trend of load management going forward in the NFL, especially in carries. I'm curious about that.
We're really starting to see some hints of what he could become on the mound. He has been stellar in his latest pitching performances. Al Leiter is with me. And Al, what are you seeing from him out there?
I see great stuff. I see big league arm, big league stuff. And I think really that's what it comes down to, the culmination when you get guys that start understanding who they are as pitchers, think like big leaguers, but right across the board, this guy has the stuff to be able to obviously not only get to the big leagues, but I think to be a good big leaguer. Really what I think evaluators are going to start looking for more so is the consistency from him. Can have, you know, the 2 or 3 good starts, bad start. I don't believe that's in him. I love what comes out of his arm, and this guy's got a bright future.
And certainly as he progresses, he's going to have less and less margin for error.
Well, that is true. I mean, I think wherever, you know, once again in anything with the respect to the pinnacle of anything, you know, you start refining who are the players, you know, having to get a better job and be more consistent with not making mistakes. But those are all the things in the learning process of being a minor league baseball player.
Sometimes
got that cord to the big stage.
This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to
be out of here.
The show.
Already, he was doing good. As soon as I turn the game on, you want to get on something else.
It's got to be so exciting for him as it is for every young player who gets the call for that very first time. Case, you've been there. You know what it's like. What is your memory of being called up to the majors for the first time?
Greatest moment of my life. I mean, really, like, I remember I just hit the home run to win the AAA championship in Buffalo. And it was just, that was unbelievable in itself. And I came in the clubhouse afterwards, and Mark Shapiro at the time was the minor league director. Brian Graham was the coach. And they said, hey, congratulations, Case, that's awesome. I'm like, oh, it's so great. You know, we're popping the champagne. I'm getting ready to go home the next day. And next thing you know, they're like, you're getting called up to the big leagues tomorrow. Your season's not over. You're going to meet the team in Chicago. And I remember going out to get on a payphone because there was no cell phones. And I called my mom and dad and said, Dad, Mom, I just hit a home run to win the AAA championship, and I just got called to the big leagues in a matter of like 15 minutes, you know? And so it was one of those things where it's the dream's coming true. Right. Like all those hours of hitting, all the time putting in, all the weights, all the stuff that you did. That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call or the one moment you get called up. So, you know, for me, it's mind-boggling. It's one of the greatest moments of my life.
Case, that is a great story. Thanks for sharing, and thanks for giving us a little bit of insight into what this young man is probably feeling like right now.
Well, it looks like, for the moment, that his two-way experiment has come to a close. They've decided to call him up to the majors exclusively as a pitcher. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline is here. Jim, do you think this means the experiment was doomed from the start?
No, I really don't. I don't think it's so much ended as it's put on pause. You know, look, when you're in the big leagues, your goal, unless you're in a total rebuilding mode, is to win games. What can you do to win games? And right now, they need a pitcher. And that's why they've asked him to come up and be a pitcher. And as great as he's played as a two-way player, being a two-way guy is difficult. And the big leagues are another step up. And to do both at the same time when you're breaking the big leagues would be hard. Right now, they need him on the mound to win games. So let's focus on that. Look, we know this guy can hit. We know the bat's good. We know he can do a lot of things as a position player. This doesn't mean that's over. It's just you'll pitch for now. And then a little further down the road, once you get established as a pitcher, we can revisit that again. So I don't think it was doomed.
Let's go. Starting pitcher for the Oakland A's. Buddy. Motherfucking money. Let's go.
Travis Kelce truly is, just because he's not a receiver, but he's going to be matched up like that. Well, if he's going to be matched up, I think you're going to see Brad Kelce.
Let's go.
Those guys wouldn't be for tight ends.
Oh, no.
Truly, I think they were brought in to be with Lamar Jackson. But we're asking you on Twitter at ESPN Cleveland, which of the top 3 rounds draft picks is going to be?
We fucking up. Big league. I ain't got time for the fuck shit.
Is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Field in Arlington. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as we get set for a pretty hotly anticipated Major League debut on the mound, Dan.
Yeah, you know what, Matt? This organization's been waiting for this guy for a long time. It'll be interesting to see early on if he's effective.
Not that long.
Zach Logue, an Ohio-born left-hander.
Let's go, buddy, 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 buddy. Why they stop me? Why they stop my sound?
First pitch of the AB now.
Whoosh! Let's go.
Falefa is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Got him.
And a changeup swung on and missed the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations.
We got a screenshot, baby.
One of those guys as his career goes along.
The second baseman.
That boy mighty in the big leagues, man.
That'll bring in Nick Sola. As he looks at the fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll step in here at 275. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Roll, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Batting third. No left fielder.
David Dahl to the plate now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 out, nobody on.
You're right, Jade. It's not a battery. It's a great argument to have. I would much rather have this one.
Let's go.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Let's go.
Into the windup. Here
Strike.
comes the 0-2 pitch.
Let's get it.
And
Sit your ass down.
Swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. More from Arlington after this.
Yeah, the money, man.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
And a ball 1-0. Muddy has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Let's go.
Well, listen, this is the much-anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a
They
ball.
know the truth.
And he'll step off.
Let's go. Strike.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He's gone for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Let's go.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Let's go. Strike.
Now an
Play
off-speed
with me,
pitch
man.
gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Let's go. Strike.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Batting 6, the first baseman,
Nate Lowe digging in now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
What a gutsy call! Wow, what a play! That could have been a disaster.
And he fouls this one off.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The best is yet to come. The Cleveland Browns play.
Let's go. Strike.
And just a
Sit your ass
masterful
down.
job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in will be Josh Young as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
the third baseman,
First pitch on the way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And it's fouled away.
Go.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
batting in, the center fielder.
So now to the plate, Jason Martin. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1.
Let's go. Let's go.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
The batter will be Sam Huff, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here.
Strike!
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 0-2 delivery.
Strike!
This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 2-0. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. Hernandez calls for it. Makes the play. 1 away. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that means Nick Solak will dig in.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Poisson trying to get there, and the Rangers are in the hit column.
The bat, the left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and
let's go.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2.
Let's go.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pinder is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next up is Joey Gallo. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1.
Go.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. They trail it here. now is Willie Calhoun as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Here it comes.
It's funny that you bring that up. I think about Colin Sexton. To me, he's like on the fringe of it, so to speak. Like he has the opportunity to be an elite scorer in the NBA. But
Now the 0-1.
So not flashy. He is so anti-Kyrie Irving that it almost looks like he's just not a very appealing play. Right, exactly. But I still think that you look at the numbers, they don't lie. Now, there's just also parts of consistency, obviously, quote-unquote ball hockey. But I think that at the end of the day, he's shown that he can be an elite scorer. Now, Danny, let me ask you this. You said you covered the NFL during NBA draft complex. You look at one of those prospects. Are there any at the top you feel like you could fit with Colin Sexton?
Fouled away.
I think they can.
I'll play the game, man.
Here it comes, 0-2.
They're everywhere.
I think with Collins, I have decided I think Collins is Collins is absolutely something.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Piscotty, and that's going to land foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more.
Let's go.
Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's 10 strikeouts for him. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
High quality H2O.
Now batting, first baseman, Nate.
At the plate now, Nate Lowe. Hit back up the middle, right to him.
Got him.
On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. Into the box, Josh Young struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Let's go.
Because the numbers, that guy has it. I think also.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And yet another strikeout here.
Oh.
His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail here 4-0.
Oh,
Now at the plate, here is Jason Martin. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
let's go. Let's go.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Next to hit is Sam Huff, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now here it comes.
Let's go.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Let's go.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters, 13 strikeouts now. Stepping in next, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch on its way. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
Whether they have on sex works, I think your long-term strategy, doesn't depend on
and there's ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Here comes the 1-2.
Let's go.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that.
Eat after this.
So now here is Nick Solak. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Muddy is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see
Doubters
him
can't
get
say
him out of
shit.
here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Going for strikeout number 15.
Let's go.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Let's go.
And he fouls this one off.
Got it. I'm going low. Let's go.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in once again is David Dahl. Flew out last time up.
Left fielder, David Dahl.
First offering.
Let's go.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Let's go.
And he takes strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy inning on a ground out. Now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Let's go. Oh. Get him out of here.
Hold high in the field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember.
Good catch.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey.
Let's go.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And a step off. Ready with another 0-2.
Let's go.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. We'll look ahead.
Man, they came in here with a mission, and that mission is almost complete. They've won the first 3 games of this series and would love to seal the road sweep with a victory tonight.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Oakland took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Buddy Muddy gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, with 15 strikeouts. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak.
Check out, don't make me show no See if they do some talking. Gotta talk about that debut, man.
A major league pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment.
Do our thing. Big Hugh checking out. Catch y'all later for another episode when we get down.